Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. VATSIM Killer with you here. Hope everyone's doing well. Good afternoon from London, UK. Today we're flying a short hop from Stansted to London Gatwick Airport, sort of a repositioning flight here, with passengers on board. Funny on that. So we're going to go ahead and take you guys into the cockpit in just a second. So here we are in the Phoenix A320. I've turned on all fuel pumps. I've got the APU starting. IRS is in align mode, should be ready in the next sort of few minutes. And I've started the boarding and fueling process. So fuel is planned 2 tons, just over 2 tons. That's in the tanks now, and we have boarded 90 out of the 132 passengers we're going to be taking this afternoon. So what I'll go ahead and do now is start to set up the aircraft a little bit. Main panel lights on. Let's turn that on. Crew supplies coming on. Lights are on. No smoking's on. Seatbelts are on. Everything's looking good up there. Just turn this up a little bit. That's all up anyway. Cool. So, init request from SimBrief. That'll bring us our flight plan. Flight number today is 2323. Cost index will be about 8, cruising at $6,000 feet today. Very short flight indeed. Flight plan can be departure 04 for land on 3 Sierra. Verify that on SimBrief. That's actually the 04 Detlink 2 Delta today. Go ahead and insert that. And then for Gatwick it's 08 is the wrong way. Go ahead and insert that. Go to our performance. And we're just waiting for the rest of the passengers to board the aircraft, so we'll make contact with ground. You can see here I'm using vPilot 121725. Stansted ground, speedbird 47 kilo with you, mic check please.
Speedbird 47 kilo, Stansted ground, good afternoon, readability 5.
Thank you, speedbird 47 kilo, stand 11 type A320, information Oscar requesting Alpha to Gatwick.
Speedbird 47 kilo, you are cleared to London Gatwick, Detlink 2 Delta departure, squawk 6256.
Clear to Gatwick by the Detlink 2 Delta departure, squawking 6256, speedbird 47 kilo.
Speedbird 47 kilo, readback is correct. Report ready for push and start.
Just turn him up there a little bit, shall we? There we go. Okay, speedbird 47 kilo, so squawking 6256. 625, blah 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 blah, 6256, TARA on. Again, that should be on, not TRA, and that shouldn't be on all, but I like to do it because then when the ND shows up, we just get to see the traffic around. Boarding is complete, so go ahead and put on the fuel figures now. That's in it. Page number 2, zero fuel weight today is 56.6 tons. With the max zero fuel weight 29.8. Block fuel today 2,075 kg. So that is all in. That's all looking good. Really nice, don't worry about that. Program looking good. Cool. Now we can go ahead and organise our performance. The passengers are boarded, so what we'll do first of all, just to speed things up a little bit, we can go ahead, toggle the jetway. Our APU, where's the engine? I always forget. APU is running, so we can turn off external power now. Take away the chocks, close all the doors. Departure performance. can sync everything. V1 128, VR 135, and V2 135. Flaps 1, I won't bother with the trim. Technically should do, but I won't bother. It's cold today as well, just +1. And look around, it's a 747-8 over there. Oh, there's a Flyer 737, that's interesting. I've flown on that airline before. Out of, where did it come from? It's Norway, isn't it? Yeah, Norway. Oslo. No, not Oslo, Oslo, Sweden. Anyway, forgot about that. We'll go ahead and bring the beacon light on now because we're about to push and start. And speedbird full sync, stand 1-1, ready for push and start. And speedbird full sync, stand 1-1, ready for push and start. Ground 121725. Okay. And ground speedbird full sync kilo. QNH is set 1018. Let's verify that on VPilot. 1018. So that's in the box. Altitude, I think it's initial 5,000. Constraints come on. We'll go ahead and connect the tug.
This is ground. Hello, line air 765 Charlie, indicated Quebec Romeo.
And whoever's calling there, I think he's just AFK at the moment.
Sorry, say again?
Whoever's station calling, I think ground has just left the line for a second. He should be back in a second, I think.
Check. Well, I'll position that for now.
Right there, 761 Charlie, Stansted ground, hello. Taxi stand 52 left, vehicle back.
He's back, but we can hardly hear him.
Hello, stand 5 to left via Quebec Hotel and Charlie. And you're sounding a little bit in the distance, like 2 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that now. All stations stand by with that 2 seconds.
Poor guy, something's happened to his mic or something. Oh, I wish I could push and start. And just before you go, speedbird full sync kilo, we clear push and start. As the Jet 2 baggage trolley goes past. Yeah, I just wanted to get push and start there because there's no reason why we wouldn't be able to. It's snowy here at Stansted. I mean, this is real live weather, and this is exactly what it's like at Stansted right now. Some underlying leftover snow from the weekend. I'm looking out the window now from our position here in London, and it's exactly the same. Some snow on the ground. Clear day though, some clouds, but mainly sunshine. Temperature around about +1 or 2 degrees today. Come on, dude, we can easily push right now. It's not his fault though, at all. We'll wait. Keep the let's listen to the piano music, guys. The Christmas jazz. I thought I'd play it through the streams at the moment just to get the Christmas
All
spirit.
stations, apologies, Stansted ground's now back online.
And Stansted ground speedbird full 7 kilo. Crest push and start. Stand 1-1.
47 kilos, stand 1-1, push and start approved.
Push start approved. Stand 1-1. Speedbird full 7 kilo. Alrighty. Let's go. And we're going to have a 2 to 3 minute delay, guys, before we taxi, as I've got to make a very important phone call. Apologies for that. It is midweek. Alrighty, so clear to start engine 2.
Green Star 789er, request push and start.
Green Star 789, roger, stand by, I'll call you back, number 1.
And that is push complete. It's also good light up on number 2, which is a veil now. Speedboat's coming on, and light up number 1. And Speedbird 47 Kilo, just for your information, we have pushed back. We're just going to need a few moments before taxi, and we'll let you know when we're ready.
47 Kilo, can you give me a rough ETA? I've got an aircraft in front that wants to push back as well.
You're welcome to push him back and set him off before me. I'll probably be 2-3 minutes.
Excellent, thank you. Green Star 789er, stand 13, push and start approved.
Okay, so we're following out.
Push and start approved, Green Star 789er.
So strange how that happens. Anyway, we're good. So guys, be right back, 2 minutes.
Stansted ground, hello, Lima November, Mike Kilo Papa, gate 507, type is the Diamond 62, information Papa, QNH 1018, request diamond clearance to Nuremberg.
Lima November, Mike Kilo Papa, Stansted ground, good afternoon. I see you filed an even flight level, however I need you on an odd. Can you accept flight level 110?
Affirmative, we can accept 110 for November, Mike Kilo Papa.
Lima Kilo Papa, thank you. You're cleared to Nuremberg. Clacton 5 Sierra departure, squawk 7617.
Clear to Nuremberg, Clacton 5 Sierra departure, squawk 7617 for Lima Kilo Papa.
Lima Kilo Papa, read that correct. Information Papa now, current QNH 1018. Engine startup is approved, report when ready for taxi.
Information Papa, QNH 1018, and we report ready for taxi and engine startup approved, Lima Kilo Papa.
And ground speedbird 47 Kilo is now ready for taxi. So guys, welcome back. Sorry about that, just had to step out the cockpit for a few minutes.
7 Kilo. As long as the traffic ahead of you, the Boeing 737 is clear of you. Taxi to holding point Lima 1, runway 04, via Charlie West, Juliet and Lima.
Charlie West, Juliet Lima to holding point Lima 1, runway 04, and When the Flyer 73 has commenced taxi, we'll continue as we're in the centre taxiway. Speedbird 47 Kilo, thanks.
47 Kilo, roger.
And Ryanair 80 Whiskey Bravo, 741, request push and start.
Okay, so yeah, just had to
0 Whiskey Bravo, stand 41, push and
go
start.
back to the cabin there and
Push and start approved, Ryanair 80 Whiskey Bravo.
sort out an unruly passenger. But we're back in the cockpit now, we are ready for taxi. The spoilers are set to arm, flaps are 1, maximum auto brake is set, and we're going to now go ahead, before we forget, turn on the ground proximity warning system.
Green Star 789er requests taxi.
And takeoff config is
Green Star
ready.
789er, taxi to holding point Kilo 1,
So-
runway 04 via Alpha, Hotel and Kilo.
All lights coming on, APU's coming off, and we're going to go ahead and taxi.
Taxi to holding point Quebec 1, runway 04, via Alpha Hotel Kilo, Green Star 789er.
Green Star 789, just confirm that's holding point Kilo 1.
Holding point Kilo 1, Green Star 789er.
And ground Ryanair 1 Uniform Whiskey, stand 44, ready for push and start.
So we're basically be following this
Ryanair 1,
Flyer 737-800 in front of us.
Whiskey, stand 44, push and start is approved.
Push and start approved 44, Ryanair 1 Uniform Whiskey.
Just hold position.
Ryanair 1 Uniform Whiskey, if able, can you push back onto Charlie East, please?
No worries, we'll push back to Charlie East, Wilco, Ryanair 1 Uniform Whiskey.
Come on, Flyer, hurry up, mate. And no ground speed, but 47 Kilo. Permitting traffic, possible to taxi left around the Flyer 727.
Beaver 47 Kilo, yeah, that's approved. Take Alpha East and then taxi as instructed. Brake, Green Star 789, hold position for now.
And ground speed by 47 Kilo. Flyer, I think it's Green Stars, the call sign is Competence Taxi, so if you want us to follow him, we can do that. No, he's holding position.
Green Star 789er, say again.
Green Star 789, disregard, continue taxi as instructed.
Continue taxi Green Star 789er, sorry about that.
Okay. Sorry, he did push back and then just got clearance to taxi and then took like ages to actually start the taxi, so I wasn't sure if he was going to go or not, so I requested to taxi left
and
here.
Beaver 47 Kilo, same for you. Continue taxi Alpha Juliet Lima for Lima 1.
Alpha Juliet Lima for Lima 1, thanks. Speedbird 47 Kilo. So we're going to go ahead and basically just follow this Flyer to 04. Just bring up the charts so you can see. I've got the charts on my iPad to the left, guys, but always nice to... oh, my bad. Need to import from SimBrief.
And Ryanair 80 Whiskey Bravo, request taxi.
So he wants Alpha
Hey, actually, Ryanair 1 Uniform Whiskey,
Juliet.
sorry. Could you just cancel? I'll push back clearance.
Ryanair 1 Uniform Whiskey, a firm pushback clearance is cancelled. Brake, Ryanair 80 Whiskey Bravo. Taxi holding point Lima 1, runway 04 via Charlie, Juliet and Lima.
Charlie, Juliet and Lima to Lima 104. Running 80 Whiskey Bro, and thank you to the Ryzen 44. 7 ground, hello, Ryder 7 Papa Golf information.
So we're in Juliet
Papa,
now. He
10
wants us
5 to left,
Alpha
Boeing
Juliet.
787 for the Paris Palma de Mallorca.
Ryanair 7
All the way
Papa Golf,
down
that's the ground. Good
to
afternoon.
Lima 1.
You are cleared to Palma. Lugbo 1 Sierra departure. Squawk 64.
So, quick flight control check.
Palma de Mallorca, Nickbo 1 Sierra departure 6470 in the box, Ryder 7 Papa Golf.
Full up.
7 Papa Golf, read back correct. QNH 1018, report when ready for push.
Full down.
7 Papa Golf.
Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. And rudder check. We won't go full left and right because it is aligned to the nose wheel steering. And we're ready for takeoff, guys. Initial flight altitude on this SID is 5,000, I believe. Flyer seems to be taxiing exactly as speed as we, as us. Let's try and get a bit more speed on him so we can take off first. You can sometimes taxi up to 30 knots on the ground, but just go ahead and get a nice engine view for takeoff. How about that?
Green Star 789, continue taxi on hotel, give way to the British Airways A320, passing from your left to right on Lima.
Continue taxi on hotel and give way to British in front of me, Green Star 789er.
And ground runner 1 uniform whiskey, we're ready for push and start again.
Ryanair 1 uniform whiskey, Roger, stand 44, push and start as approved.
Push and start approved for 244, Ryder 1 uniform whiskey, and I'm going to push back to Charlie West, that's right with you.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine, 1 uniform whiskey.
Cheers.
So we're going to get takeoff clearance practically immediately, so let's can't see any traffic on arrival, so we're going to go ahead and turn everything on, ready for takeoff. We'll go ahead and we'll hit chrono now. Sorry guys, looking at my charts there, so a bit of a heavy turn. So it should now give us clearance to take off.
Speedbird 47 kilo, no further ATC available, free call Unicorn 122.8, have a safe flight to Gatwick, bye.
122.8, thanks for the great ATC, have a good day. Speedbird 47 kilo.
You're welcome, have a good one.
Okay, 122.8. And Stansted traffic, Speedbird 47 kilo, lining up runway 04 and departing on the Detling 2 Delta departure, Stansted traffic. Okay, here we go guys. So we'll go ahead and do the takeoff in the engine view, I guess, guys, because we just love the sound of it. Okay, so 50%. One thing we've got to do first, though. Let's come off with the music. And that is Manflex SRS, runway, auto thrust blue. V1 rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Nav. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And that's lever climb. Look at those views, guys. Manually flying. We'll engage autopilot 1. Beautiful departure out of Stansted this afternoon. And we'll go flaps 1. And we're clean. Deselect speed brakes from the arm position. And we're climbing now through 5,000 feet on the restriction.
Stands, Green Star 789, they're lining up runway 04, stands.
And Stansted traffic speed of 47 kilo, airborne, flight level 5,000 on the Devon 2 Delta. Okay, so that's 5,000 feet. We'll just maintain that until the next waypoint.
Traffic. Distraction.
I mean, our cruise level today is 6,000 feet anyway, so it's not going to make too much of a difference. Keep all the landing lights on and everything, as we're going to be flying below 10,000 feet. Seatbelt signs stay on. So we'll basically be flying towards timber, and then we're going to get vectors for after timber. Just continue this way and in like that. Be nice to have the extended centre line, and we'll do that after timber. So up to 6,000 now. Oh, is this? I think there might be an out constraint. And it's 5,000. So the out constraint's 5,000, but we'll stick on 5,000. It's my bad. After the SID, which is after timber, you could then technically go up to 5,000, but there'd be no point as we're coming back into sorry, up to 6,000. There'd be no point as we're coming back into Gatwick here.
Stansted traffic rider 80 Whiskey Bravo, we line up runway 04 and wait.
Okay guys, I'll be right back.
Traffic runner 80 Whiskey Bravo departing on 04 Stansted.
Traffic.
Ryzen 3 kilo. Islet 0. Stansted, Ryzen 3 kilo. Islet runway 04. Traffic Ryzen 3 kilo. Thank you.
Okay guys, back in the cockpit with you, 47 kilo here. What's our progression? We are inbound to Timber, after which we're going to take vectors, as that's what we would expect if ATC was online, which I believe it's not. Yeah, nothing on EGKK. So, fun enough. 119725, I'll just check with him. Just check with him there, Mr. Harry, if he wants us to contact him. Basically Heathrow approach. So we're just coming over the Thames estuary here. This is basically the River Thames, guys. This is where the River Thames starts. Look at this cold, misty day. Awesome. Okay, sweet. I was just asking the Heathrow controller if he wants us to contact him. Sometimes I'll be going to Gatwick, and if no one's online, Heathrow controller sometimes likes to, you know, I think it's the area controller likes to take over, and so I'll just double check with him. But he doesn't, so we're going to be now off of sort of voice network until we shut down the engines, as no one's online. May have someone come on Gatwick Tower a bit later, but we'll see. Someone on the radio there. 122.8, and Gatwick traffic, speedbird 47 kilo. It's going to be joining the ILS for 08 in the next 5 minutes. So I'm not giving any sort of like technical knowledge there. That was just to let everyone know in the next 5 minutes we'll be kind of somewhere in the vicinity of the ILS. When we get close, we'll give more specific callouts. Cool, so we'll go ahead and put in the arrival performance now. QNH still 1018. And the arriving meter is 3004. On the radio altitude, and the temperature today is 1 degree. So, all set there with our data for arrival. We're going to fly to Timber, take a right, downwind for runway 08. So this is literally what it looks like right now in the UK. It's unbelievable how they do it. I don't know how they do it, but it's pretty much all the snow's melted apart from some bits. And that's recreated perfectly. Gatwick is just like over here somewhere. Okay. Okay, controls come online now. 134125. On control, good afternoon, speedbird 47 kilo with the flight level 5000 inbound Timber.
Speedbird 47 kilo is under control, thank you. Gatwick QNH is 1018, landing 26 left, fly heading 295.
26 left, fly heading 295, speedbird 47 kilo. I don't know if I forgot to check the ATIS there, but the flight plan that Simbrief gave us was
Speedbird 47 kilo, descend to altitude 4000 feet.
Down to 4,000 speedbird 47 kilo. So what we need to do relatively quickly, as we were set up for the ILS on the wrong runway, is go to flight plan. Oh, click on flight plan.
Speedbird 412 Mach 4700 maximum.
Arrival 26 left.
Speedbird 412 mile under control,
Insert
climb now
that.
unrestricted, flight level 140. Climb level 140, speed 40 Mach.
I'll just go direct to which one is it now? I think it's final approach fix, and then radial out's going to be
Speedbird 412 Mike, redirect to Southampton, free speed. To Southampton, free speed, speed 40 Mike.
I think I've got that wrong. Let's just cancel that.
Speedbird 47 kilo, descend to altitude 3000 feet, once localised established runway 26 left, descend with the glide path.
Down to 3000, and once established on the localizer, we'll descend the glide, speedbird 47 kilo. So I just want to get the extended centerline here, but I can't remember how you do it. I think you go direct. I mean, I don't know if this is it. I think it's CF26 left. Might be that. And then it's not 260, it's 080.
Speedbird 412 Mike, climb flight level 150.
There you go.
150.
So let's insert that now. And oh, keep the same heading though. So I've done something wrong there. That's fine.
Sorry, Station Command.
We've somehow got the centre line, so now we know that's exactly where we need to be for the localizer.
Roger, unfortunately
We'll engage the
Unicom on TT-18.
Engage the localizer. The aircraft's now going to fly onto the direct line.
London Control, hello, EZ 18 Yankee Romeo passing Standard 160.
EZ 18 Yankee Romeo, London Control, Squawk 2035.
So you see the wind currently is a tailwind of 4 knots, so that's why I think Simbrief wanted us to land on 08, but when we contacted this controller he's put us in for 26. Nevertheless.
Super 413 bike, redirect to Lal, now continue with Unicom 1 TT-9, bye-bye.
Direct Lal, now Unicom Speed 4 to Mike.
So we'll come down to speed constraint 220 degrees, we'll activate approach, in fact we'll now go manage speed. So I had it on managed speed, and because we're in fact we had it at managed speed and the speed was quite high, so normally you'd want it down about 220 knots below 10,000, but it didn't want to adhere to that, that's fine.
EZ 18 Yankee Romeo, maintain flight level 150.
So we're lock star now guys, so we're
maintaining flight level 150, EZ 18 Yankee Romeo.
Successfully connected to the localizer. Go ahead and click approach mode, and once we hit the glide slope at FF26 left, it will start descending with the glide. Okay, ILS is not set up properly. That's interesting. No, that's my fault. Need the landing system on. What an idiot I am. I wasn't really prepared to do the ILS this quick. We were supposed to be going around for 08, but we've just about made it onto 26 in time. We're about to hit the glide slope, and then the aircraft's going to fly us nicely down to the runway. Can't see anything out the front yet, so we'll go ahead, once established on ILS, and engage Autopilot 2 for Cat 3. So that's glide slope, Autopilot 2 on, so we have Cat 3 dual, and we'll hit flaps 1.
Speed at 47 kilo, clear to land, runway 26 left, surface wind 300 degrees, 4 knots.
Go land 26 left, speedbird 47 kilo, thanks. Okay, so we've got clearance to land. Once we have visual of the airport, we can come off the autopilot. We do have visual of the airport buildings, but not the runway yet. The runway's just come into view here. Flaps 2. So, auto brake low, speed brake armed, flaps going to be coming full, and we're now 5 miles, so go down. Flaps 3. And flaps full. We are ready for landing.
1000.
London Control, hello, Speedbird 954, Mike, deck 2 Fox, tree 20, out of 23 for 6, good rate to climb.
Speedbird 954, my London Control, free speed, climb now, flight level 150.
Free speed 150, Speedbird 954, Mike.
And we're visual of the runway, speed is stabilising, engines coming up. Just get back onto the profile, the LS there. Okay, so we're going to head and autopilot 1 off manual flight.
$500.
Looking for about 600 feet per minute descent rate, and we're
Speedbird
through that
954,
layer.
Mike, redirect to Coxie.
Through that cloud layer.
954, Mike.
Wind is headwind by 1 knot now. Just off the nose.
$100. 50. 30, 20, retard.
Little bit of a bounce there. Spoilers, reverse green, decel. That's 60 knots. Thrust off, reverse thrust off. Manual braking. Retract the speed brakes and the flaps. We'll take this exit now.
Solid Control, hello, Ryzen, Papa Golf with you out of Stansted, 4,300, climbing 5,000.
Runner 7 Papa Golf, unfortunately not due in my sector. Continue with Unicom 122.8, take care.
When I'll be crossing your sector right now?
No, you'll be climbing well above my sector, unfortunately. I'm a low-level sector.
Check, didn't know that. Thanks, man. Enjoy your shift. Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate. 347 Kilo, welcome to Gatwick, taxi via Juliet, stand number 5, correction, stand number 2.
Juliet, stand number 2, thanks. Speedbird, 47 Kilo. Alright, so lights can come off. Turn on stays on actually. And APU is starting.
Speedbird 905 for Mike, climb flight level 180. Mike 0954 for Mike. ED 18 Yankee Romeo, redirect to Mayfield, Mike Alpha Yankee, descend flight level 120.
Direct Mayfield, descending flight level 120, EZ 18 Yankee Romeo.
And EZ 18 Yankee Romeo, landing runway 26 left, no delay.
Landing 26 left, EZ 18 Yankee Romeo.
So at 157 feet per minute touchdown today. And a bounced landing, so not the greatest, but regardless, not too bad. It's been feeling pretty difficult to land the Phoenix 320 after the update. Feels, I would say, probably a lot more realistic. Harder to land, harder to get butter landings. At the final stages of flight, when you pull up, it kind of doesn't really rat too hard, not too much. So yeah, all in all, pretty difficult to land, opposed to the last few months, let's say. So I'm just bringing up the chart now. So he wants
Speedbird 954, Mike, Papa climb with Unicom on 1CT, that's flight, take care. 318 today, 954 Mike.
So that's straight ahead. So it's literally Juliet, straight ahead, all the way to stand 2. Well, it's actually straight ahead and then left at Zulu, and then right, and then stand 2. Cool, so where that plane is in front of us. So where he is, we're going to go to the left and then in. Take chrono off now. It's roughly the same time or period of the taxi. So 25-minute flight that was from Stansted.
Easy 18 Yankee Romeo, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, EZ 18 Yankee Romeo.
London Control, good afternoon, Wizard 325 at Gatwick, stands 24, paying 737, request clearance to Oslo.
With Air 325, London Control clears you to Oslo, frame 1 Mike departure, squawk in 1434.
Clear to Oslo via frame 1 Mike departure, squawk 1434, Wizard 325.
With Air 3 Golf Mike, correction with Air 325, read by correct, and when ready, contact ground on 1T1.8.
Ground 1200 miles, thank you, we go to the 5.
Really great scenery this at Gatwick, and free. Download from flightsim.to, guys. So we are here at Papa. We're going to go Papa, continue Juliet.
London control today, left on 1 uniform, parcel 3100, climbing 6000 on Thermaltake and 2 Foxtrot.
This is a 1 uniform London control, no ATC, speed restriction, climb now, flight level 150.
No speed restriction, climb level 150, total of 1 uniform.
EV18 Yankee Romeo, descend flight level 70, information Alpha current. 7470, and we're going to Alpha EV18 Yankee Romeo.
Alright, so stand 2 is not the one directly in front of us, but just to the right.
Lufthansa 1 uniform, set course direct to Coxie, Kilo Oscar Kilo.
Kilo Oscar Kilo, direct from 1 uniform.
So I think we've got a guidance system here at Gatwick now. Go.
EV18 Yankee Romeo, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, the Gatwick QNH 1018. Descending 4,000, QNH 108, and we now have Alpha. EV18 Yankee Romeo. Roger.
Now we can come off. Sound of power available, so turn the APU off. Lights coming off. Now we can go ahead and start deboarding once the jetway has made its way over. So
EV48, correction, EV18 Yankee Romeo, turn left heading 080 degrees for downwind.
there you go, guys.
Left heading 080, EV18 Yankee Romeo.
Made it to Gatwick.
Lufthansa 1 uniform, climb flight level 180.
Turn that off now. So there you go, another stream completed, guys, and the flight completed from Stansted to Gatwick. It was a pretty good one, pretty easy one, and it looks like we've got the landing rate monitor now working on our overlays. So thanks for joining us, thanks for flying along, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.